All right, we are back. So, welcome back, everyone. Hope you got a break, a snack, went to the bathroom, took your meds, whatever you needed to do. So, for those who just came in, so we are playing some Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm playing as a Dalish mage. First time as a mage in Inquisition. Not sure how I'm liking it right now. I mean, I think lore-wise it's awesome, but fighting-wise I'm struggling a little bit, so we'll just kind of see how it goes. All right, so I wanted to go...
Not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle. Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
I think I already did all those. Okay.
Farewell. Make a go with you.
Talk to Liliana, who, by the way, I romanced in Origins, so...
Adrifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the
No pressure, though.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Right, we'll start with this one.
They called you the left hand of the divine.
That they did? What of it?
What exactly does the left hand of the divine do?
A divine always has enemies. And Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life. Unlike many, she wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it. And somehow that made her unworthy. And because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her
because they
harm.
couldn't mold her and indoctrinate her.
It sounds like you did some unscrupulous things as the left hand.
Perhaps, but wouldn't you do anything to protect what you love?
I mean, she's not wrong.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic. Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater. She was a sister, a mother, a teacher. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest.
Oh.
Broken.
And you meet her, I believe, in
And
Origins.
she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
We'll talk more later.
Oh, make her hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death.
Researcher Meneve wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number.
Yes. Thank you for your help. Tell me, are you happy this way, with everything you feel and dream cut away?
I no longer talk to dragons.
I see.
Oh,
Miguel, go.
shit.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals.
Yeah, she also had Chartan, who you cut out of the canticles.
She had the aid of the elf Chartan.
Yep.
Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
Yeah. I follow the elven gods.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face.
Seriously, how is she not the
I
divine?
pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
It must be difficult to follow the Chant of Light knowing how it's spread.
Indeed. I have always believed that the Maker wished us to spread the Chant of Light by example, not violence. In any case, once the Chant of Light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
Oof. I'm getting some religious PTSD listening to this.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Okay.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Yeah, let's go do that. Woohoo! Yeah, that's easy. We'll go do that right away.
Walk in peace.
How can you be so calm with everything we believe called into question?
All things
Now
in
we'll
this
go
world
talk
are finite.
to my lady, Josephine.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured. Mistress Lavelle, do you have a moment?
You are doing the Maker's work.
That will help.
I do.
More than if we had not tried.
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
Ooh, interesting. My lady. Nothing I can't handle. See, she's so sweet.
I can deal with a few whispers and sideways looks.
I shall speak with the staff regarding such conduct. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn.
Oh, not because I'm a mage?
Isn't the magic just as much a problem as my ears?
It Depends which way the wind is blowing.
That's fair.
Magic is meant to serve man, the chant teaches. Close the breach, and we can claim that is why Andraste chose you. Hopefully it will be enough to replace this gossip.
No
about
pressure.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat them.
Give me something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
Oh, she's trying to protect me. Okay, yeah, those stories are dangerous.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against them more times than I can count.
Really? I had no idea. I will do what I can to end this slander, Herald. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So we have poorly, as happiest in the forest, through hard work, not so different from humans. That's not for outsiders. I think not so different from humans. So, because they were up in the free marches, which isn't necessarily like forest land.
The human towns we traded with ate the same food and suffered the same weather we did. The main difference was that they had homes, while we wandered.
That must have been difficult. Still, you must miss your clan.
Yeah, we're gonna flirt. I'd miss knowing you more.
If I'd never left home, Josephine, I would never have met you. That would be the greater tragedy.
What? Really? There is more to this, Mistress Llewellyn. Whatever comes, your role as Andraste's herald will mark your clan in history.
Ooh. I think I would worry about that.
Elves and fame tend to go poorly together. I hope my clan doesn't suffer for it.
We can make inquiries as to how they fare if it worries you. Perhaps the Inquisition could lend a hand.
Yeah, so this is the one... Although I've never played as a dwarf, so I can't tell you. You can destroy Clan Llewellyn if you do this wrong, so I have a whole... luckily somebody made up, like, here's how you keep your clan from being destroyed. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, so the first thing I do is... so I need to try to get deft hands find tools because that is how you can unlock things. So we'll start with arcane knowledge. All right, so we got a few things. We gathered some coin. Thanks, Josephine. We did an honor guard over at Fergus Cousland. And contact Clan Llewellyn. Dalen. Let's see. Okay, so we're doing okay with that. Okay, so we want to build watchtowers. Address a nobleman's concerns. Yeah, we're gonna help the refugees.
To work?
And then we're gonna build some watchtowers.
At your service.
Oh.
Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have.
All right. Let's go to Val Royale.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us?
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
We're doing all this to get help with the breach. Maybe this is our chance to get the Templars on our side.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
I just read this for easy XP. Ooh, looks like we got some... Yeah, we'll do that one. Soulless, all right. And Varric. Kind of like giving him some stealth. All right.
Templars will help us as they always have. No need for an Inquisition.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Oh, so she's racist too. Even better. All right, let's talk peacefully.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
It seems kind of harsh.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Ugh.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
The fact that he says mine should tell you something.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
You're a mage. Your ties are worthless. They are all made traitors just by being in your company.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
Okay.
Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars,
They
Val
really...
Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
They really do not make it easy for you to choose the Templars. At all.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
So my goal is to choose the Templars this round. So I've always chosen the mages, so...
Ever since our divine was murdered, toothless old fools are lost without
Is what
her.
they're saying real?
What are the Grand Clerics
The
doing while the
Inquisition's
main
going to fix the
circles
hole
lie
in the
empty?
sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste... I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you, not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Ooh, yeah.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
All right, the friends of Red Jenny. Okay.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rites? The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
I mean, even though Jax does not believe in the Maker, would say, like, you know, but ask your people for strength.
Pray to the Maker for strength, not forgiveness.
Have I not tried? Andraste, Maker, show me your light. Take me back in faith. I cannot find it on my own.
I believe that message...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's because you're with the Inquisition. I expect my...
Oh, first I should double check inventory. All right, we'll start with weapons. I think I'm fine with mine. Yeah. Cassandra. No, we'll stick with that because it makes me laugh every time. Not quite yet. Okay. Solus. I'll keep that. All right, let's sell some stuff. We are not going to use any of this, so we're gonna... No, if there's anything for me to buy. Hey, Jordan, welcome back. Holy shit! Yeah, that stuff is expensive. Damn! We're in Val Royo. Just hanging out, having some fun times.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages. Just everything.
Yeah, right, in this economy, Estat and Economia? No.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
What is this now?
Nope, can't go in there yet. Gotta get all that XP.
Welcome.
Maybe.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly.
Listen, I suppose.
Oh. Okay. I don't think there's anything up here. Alright. Let's go find the rest of the Red Jenny stuff. Yeah, so they... Man, that whole cutscene with the Templars, they do not make it easy for you to choose the Templars. But my goal is to choose the Templars this time. I think it'll be interesting as a mage.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our
Cassandra, are you blaming the victim?
Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Oh, I think someone who could help. I think that's what my Inquisitor would say.
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Let's see.
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn.
I like how you don't help her up. You're just like, you could stay down there while I ask you questions.
How long before terror comes for us all? There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems
right? Like, they're just on the floor and you're like, hey, I'm not gonna help you up or anything.
Really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely. Of course, that appears to be the climate of the day. Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Alright, last one. What will the Chantry do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
Yeah, so many riddles.
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a
This is gonna be
selection
rough
even
because I want Liliana to be the next divine, but I plan on choosing the Templars. So there are like some really specific things I need to make sure I do so that she's the one who's
And
chosen.
your Inquisition is in the Maker's hands now.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Give me 1 second. Ooh, okay. This is apparently where they live. They're just gonna hang out there. Not do anything. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Oh my god. Out of my way, you two. Alright, now to get the next one. What's so interesting is, like, and I have to bring Dorian here because I'm pretty sure he makes a comment about, like, oh, come on. It's not what I meant to do.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope.
There we go. That he makes a comment about, like, oh, how quaint, like, because Valroyo is supposed to be, like, the most impressive thing. And then you go see, Minrathous, and you're like, oh, okay, now you know why. Now you know why. Like, Dorian was like, this is so cute. Alright, so we want to go up. Alright. Alright.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
Let's say we have nothing in common.
Fellow mages, we have nothing in common.
More than you'd think, and certainly more in common than with Templar thugs. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
right, so let's go pick up Sarah first, and then never use her again, because I just don't. And don't get me wrong, I know there are people who really like Sarah, so that's like... This is definitely a personal opinion. I could go into a whole diatribe about, like, how I feel like Sarah is this, like... How do I put this politely? It is a version of a queer woman that a straight man would write.
It's the Inquisition!
Yeah, and I don't know how to put that into words except, like, everything about her and how she says and acts, like, I'm like, this is not something I think a queer woman would have written, but it feels like what some of my dumbass straight dude friends would have written, thinking that this is what they think, you know, a lesbian or a queer woman would say and do. So I think that's always just kind of been on, like... Okay. But I also get she totally resonates with some people, so I don't want to, like, yuck on anyone's yum.
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
Don't fool me.
Like, who are you?
I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Sorry, Farmer Keith. Unless, I don't think you're not a dumbass straight dude, though, right?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf.
Yep.
Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
I could do a whole doctoral thesis on this. And this is my other issue. I have watched people's playthroughs of romancing Sarah as a Dalish elf, and you can only do it if you renounce your elvish gods. Like, she will not get with you unless you're like, yeah, I think, you know, my gods are whatever. Yeah, it's real. It's not good. So, I think that has also colored it for me, because I'm just like, okay, if you are not for that, that's fine, but don't you dare tell your partner what they can and can't listen to. So, yeah, I'm sure there's some VODs out there about it, some YouTube stuff, but it's not pretty. So if you are playing and you're role-playing like I am as a Dalish elf who truly believes in my elven gods, and I'm trying to romance her, she breaks up with you. Like, it's not good.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Yeah, you, Jordan.
Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breeches.
So you stole their underwear.
Cheeky, yeah?
Or you stole their pants but not their weapons? I mean, I guess it makes them more vulnerable, but damn.
Why did you take my weapons?
Thank you.
Because no breeches.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breeches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their...
Oh my god.
Do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
I'm not even going to ask questions. Yes.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that pish, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the people that I have. All right, let's loot some breeches. Too many breeches. That does make me laugh. Anything else? Okay. And let's go pick up Vivian, who I'm sure is gonna love me as a Dalish apostate.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fate.
Tell me about the Duke.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I don't know French, so I don't know what de fer means. But we're gonna I think Jax would be annoyed by all these nobility and just be like, yeah, you've heard everything about me is true.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit.
Hmm.
Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
We're restoring peace.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you would step outside and answer the charge.
If you weren't an asshole.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
What an entrance, though.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
She would be like, I don't care.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
I am not flirting with Lady Vivienne. What are the loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Do you support the Circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Yeah. Do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
But the Chantry opposes us.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything.
Besides,
my
that's
dear,
true.
if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
And then what do you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
And then last, what assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Okay, we are going to flirt just once.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Okay, welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
I've never done a playthrough where I haven't actually recruited everyone, so I think that's really interesting. Before I do want to head back to the hinterlands for one thing. I forgot to stop at the vendor there because they have a bunch of I think leather you can buy. And if I want to start making things, there we go. Here we go. Okay.
It's good to have commerce restored.
All right. Let's go back to Haven. Let's see what we can make. I'm going to worry about the Inquisitor first because I usually pick up good stuff for everyone else, so I'm not too concerned.
Travel safely.
All right, so let's craft a weapon first. All right. Ooh, a witch staff. Oh, Magister. So that's what I made, was a Magister staff. That's hilarious. This is the one I want to make. I like the first enchanter. Okay, I gotta get some metal.
I am no longer a mage.
So we are going to get some iron. Aha. It's like, I know there's stuff I didn't pick up. And I'm okay with the basic iron. Yep, don't jump down. I think I made that mistake once and I jumped down. Did not end well for me. See if I can even get up there, which I don't know if I can. Nope. Okay. Now at least I'm getting enough elf fruit. Alright, let's see if we have enough now.
Good day to you. So, you're one of
There we go. I just really like the look of this one. Wrath of Levias is pretty cool too, but we'll start with this. And it gives me electricity damage, which I am okay with. Bear damage. Okay. Cunning. Dexterity. Critical damage, flanking, sunder on hit. I think we'll do a sunder on hit. A bleeding, dissolving scepter. I'm gonna rename that. So. Badass.
I have not studied those skills.
Ah, P. Well...
Okay, so let's see. Can I remove... Yeah.
No.
Alright, so let's... Yeah, much better. Give me that. Alright, got him much better. Okay, why is there still...
We've got scattered reports of Tevinter sightings in the hinterlands.
I keep saying that I have something here, but I don't. Hmm. Do.
What kind of name is Charter, anyway? Doesn't sound elven.
I said you could call me that, Scout Pelaine. I never said it was my name.
You're a bit terrifying at times, Charter.
Why? Because you're realizing that every elf you casually call Knife here might have a life you know nothing about?
Ooh.
Hoping you'd forgotten about that.
In this line of work, we can afford to forget nothing.
I shall embrace the light.
Ouch. But also, yeah, call him out on that bullshit. Oh, I forgot. I have to ask about Hawk.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Orsino's fate made no sense. Right.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino
How will you
turned himself
disapprove
into
of
a
that?
giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march.
Fair.
When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though.
Yep.
Isabella went back to the Raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there.
Yep.
Hawk's little sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle. Aveline is still
Right?
guard
Big
captain.
hat all the way.
I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Oh, don't be talking about Aveline. My fave. Anything here? No? Okay. Alright, so yeah, we have about 30 minutes left. So we'll see what we can do until then.
good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
Oh, she felt bad.
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Right.
Yes, and we have
Josephine, my love.
And the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I'll just say you must choose soon.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages
Enjoy
may be
your
worth
lurk,
the risk.
Steph.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Yeah. Hey, Creme.
Excuse me. Got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
What can your Bull's Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
Yeah, we're welcome to help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Gotta go talk to Solus first.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous.
What might have
The destruction
caused?
of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived. Did you
Yeah.
not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age.
Oh, geez, I wonder who created it, Solus.
Shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Okay, start with tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
I studied the Fade.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses
Village to the north.
I never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Side-eyeing you.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Interesting. Oh, no, we're not flirting with you.
You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fight. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander...
It's really interesting. They went out of their way to make sure, like, both sides...
You can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know
Spirit of wisdom, huh?
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
you're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist
This conversation is so much more interesting after playing Veilguard.
Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her face?
Cassandra is defined by her cheekbones. And Varric is absolutely defined by his chest hair. Come on. And I think as a mage, Jax would be like, yeah, spirits are people.
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I am trying to...
As I explored the
That's what I was looking for, was
the
this.
presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
We'll talk later.
Oh, he has no shoes on. I think I just noticed that. Alright, let's make some potions. Oh, can I upgrade anything yet? Nope. Hey, Puddleglum, welcome in. Upgrading some potions. Oh.
Flister said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Alright, so... Alright, so what are we doing? We're going to Storebringer. Am I the only one? Okay. Vivian. Get that, Vivian. And I think, yeah, I don't have anything for Sarah. I don't think Vivian would wear that, so we're just gonna say no for now. We will buy, just so she has something. Oh. Yeah, we'll get her that.
Flister sent me over to see if you need any.
How you doing today, Puddle? Anything exciting going on? Give her a longbow. And she'll get some Inquisition scout armor. Oh, she's not. All right, let's go.
When there was no sky.
I think what I'll do is I will do some war table stuff, and then I think we'll end for today. It's almost 5 o'clock my time.
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have blessed. Sing only the
Nope, no conversation. Okay. Ooh, French toast. Delicious.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, what do we have? We have Cult of Andraste. Red Jenny Needs Bees. I mean... I'm gonna look up, because I know that there are some of these where you can pick like a bad outcome, and I do try to make sure I don't do that terribly. Okay, so you can do both of them for that. Okay. Just want to make sure. So, all right, we'll do Liliana for that one. Yeah, let's get the... Accept that. All right, what do we have? The Chantry remains. Oh, God. All right, we're gonna do
all right.
Cullen for that.
At your service.
All right, so let me... All right, so we're gonna save here. I acquired an Amulet of Power. Let me see who that goes to. Varric, okay. Means he gets an extra point. Okay, now we'll save. All right. So I think that is where we're going to end for today. thank you all for joining me. I'm excited to get back into this. So as a reminder for my schedule, Wednesday will be continuing with A Plague Tale Innocence. I always want to say plagues, and it's A Plague Tale Innocence. Really enjoying that. So shout out to Jordan for definitely getting me into that game, because I'm having fun. Friday is my Redeemed Dark Urge run through of Baldur's Gate 3, and the next Sunday we are doing Horizon Forbidden West. So Sundays will switch off between Dragon Age and Forbidden West, so we can kind of get those done. And then Wednesdays, I'm planning on, those will be like my shorter games. So yeah, all right. So Jordan and Fawn, who do we have that we want to raid out to? Who's online? Let's see. I see on mine, I see Steph, Cypher, and Pandora. But Fawn, this is your first time modding for me, so I'll give you the honor. Who do you want to raid out to? It is Cypher's birthday, so I agree. Yeah, let's raid out to Cypher, who is playing, I believe, Star Wars, The Old Republic, and it is her birthday today. So make sure you wish her happy birthday. And yeah, don't forget to take care of yourself, and we will see you all on Wednesday. All right. Have a good day.